Well, aloha, boys and girls. It's the greatest here of all time sports fan traveler. I'm going to use my agility and my flexibility to stay near this here tripod, because do not despair. This is my real hair. It is a Friday in honor of Barbara Wawa. We're in touch, so you'll be in touch. I'm not in America. I'm not even in North America or South America. I sure as hell ain't in Antarctica. Don't make me come through that camera. I'm too tired. I'm not in Europe. I'm not in Oceania. I'm not in Asia, pretty persuasion. So what does that leave us with? I bless the rains across. Don't make me come. Come on. I bless the rains down in Africa. Except I'm not on the mainland. No, I'm on an island. I'm in an island chain nation of Africa. What? Most Americans don't know much about Africa. In fact, I dare say most Americans, cover your heads down, don't know shit about Africa. So I'm gonna educate you. First of all, there's 54 countries in Africa. There's a lot of territories too. That ain't a country. For example, holy cow, it's windy. The Canary Islands are off the coast of Africa. No, that's part of Spain. That ain't a country. How about Mayotte? Mayo what? Mayotte, M-A-Y-O-T-T-E. That ain't a country either. That's a territory, part of France. How about Reunion Island? Yeah, the same thing, dog. That's a territory of France. I'm in a country. Holy cow. First of all, I gotta show you what's going on here. See, this is called TV. Boys and girls, as you know, I am both the tripod operator, and I'm the talent. And I had a conversation with the son earlier today, and I said, son, we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. Oh, okay, I'll come out. And the sun came out, because, whoa, it's windy. Now, the wind's being, if you're a dude and you had a girlfriend who's a lot of drama, the wind's like, save the drama for your baby mama. And I've even been to Ghana and Botswana. You know, Ghana gonna be in the World Cup. Oh, so is Cabo Verde. What? That's right. You remember your first time? It feels like the first time. Oh. Not for me. No, I've been to every country in the world except for 8 as of this video. But I remember my first time. You do too. Boys and girls, Cabo Verde gonna lose its virginity in the World Cup. First time, 2026. You know who else is going to lose their virginity? Jordan! Not MJ. Come on now, don't make me come through that camera. The country of Jordan. Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. You remember that Cold War and stuff? And then that Berlin Wall came crumbling down. Yeah, one of those 15 former republics that made up the Union of Soviet Socialist States. Yeah, that was Uzbekistan. It was one of the 15. The other's my friend Lukashenko. When I was there in September, we had a few. Yeah. My friend Lukashenko and Mother Goose from Belarus. So who else we got? Oh, Curacao, where I did take a bow. Now, here's a fun fact for you, boys and girls. Speaking of countries and territories, what's the only territory, not a country, that's going to be in this year's World Cup? I'm not in the mood to whoop you silly. Curacao! So boys and girls, I gave it away. I'm in Cabo Verde. See, you gotta pay attention. Sometimes I fool you. So this is an island nation. I lost a leg on my tripod. It's a good thing I'm out holding the camera. So boys and girls, we've got 10 islands that make up Cabo Verde. As you saw, unless you're geographically impaired, that's the west. The sun's gonna set there in about 90 minutes. Therefore, that is east. Don't make me hurt you. I'll whoop you silly. That's north. And that is south. Now, I am in the northern chain of the Cape Verde Islands. I'll put up a map on the Cape Verde page. A couple years ago, I went to the southern chain. I went to the capital, Santiago. Just like Santiago, Cuba, Santiago, Chile. And that's where the capital is, Praia, P-R-A-I-A, and a national stadium. You know, I don't speak no I know 2 languages, English and like all former ice hockey players. We know no profanity. That's a Gordie Howe quote. I can't take credit for that. Boys and girls, with only 2 legs and my 3-legged tripod, yeah, it's time for the panorama. Sponsored by my 3 girls from Mozambique, Monique, Unique, and Technique. You know what they got in common with Cabo Verde? There's a former Portuguese colony. You want to know what the other 3 are? One of them's another island nation. It's Sao Tome. And the other 2, they're the former Portuguese colonies. They all declared independence, like 71, You got Guinea-Bissau. Holy cow, the money store. Yeah, easy there, Scooter. And the other one is the only other former Portuguese colony to qualify for the Men's World Cup, or even the Women's World Cup. You heard that song by the Kings? Come dance, not the come dancing song. I went to a club, she had a little voice, she said, Lola. Angola! God damn, I'm good. Here we go. Boys and girls, I present to you the remains of what exists in the tripod. I still got my agility. I still got my reflexes. Because if I didn't, the tripod would be in the ocean and I'd be coming back. Now that we got that over with, I want to point out some features to you. First of all, that's the highway right there. The National Highway, well, one of them. And it runs from where I'm staying up there, asparagus. Yesterday I called it asparagus. I never said I was the smartest. That goes all the way to Santa Maria, the place to be. Well, I'll be tomorrow. You'll see some go, hopefully, or else I'm gonna have to whoop somebody silly and give me the wrong schedule. And out here, that's not an island, fool. That's just, it's curving. You got it? Here, this is supposed to be like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium. Pirate flag. And you see a lot of tourists that are paying for stuff they probably shouldn't pay for. See, I'm not a tourist. I'm a traveler. What's the difference? Tourists don't know. That's why they're called tourists. I'm a traveler. You know where I booked my flights today from in the morning? You know where I'm going to be in a week from now? You know where I'm going to be? The place to be. Tripoli. I'm going to Libya. Woo! That's right. I only got 8 more countries left for in Africa. And a week from today, how much better? Tonight, when I have a beer, if it's a can, I'm going to crush that can in honor of the man. One more sweet here. Here we go, boys and girls. You know where else I booked my flight this morning to? Yemen! And my mama, she's in heaven. You're going to Yemen? I told you, I'm the craziest, greatest thing that ever lived is now. I'm pretty like a girl. See you next video.